Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fate Apocrypha commentaries. Thankfully, we're on episode 9 here, and I've been told there is an after-credit scene, so I will not be skipping away. I know the deal, so no worries. Don't worry. I know about it. So we'll get started on episode 9 here in 3, 2, 1, play. I'm back onto my Xbox, which shouldn't change too much, but who knows? That looks like a maple leaf. Making sure there's no feedback there. Oh, yo, this is straight for Yuki. Oh, is that a McCool from Okay, so he had McCool. Interesting. I forget his first name. Fionn McCool. Fionn McCool. Yeah. So okay. Interesting that he was there. Hey, yo, Zokin getting messed up. Hell yeah. Great. Sick. I love it. You love to see it. Who is that? So he betrayed the German army. Okay. All right, and he's trying to achieve the route. All right. Trying to get to the root seems like a important thing for some people. I know it's like every mage's thing, but I mean, what do you get when you get there? I don't know. What's so important? I'm actually gonna turn down my volume here. Let's see if I can do it without stopping the video. I bet you'll be able to. But hit the menu button. Good, thank God I can do it. I need to turn down the volume. Audio. There we go. It was just a bit too loud for me. All right, back in. Hey, that's something above Xbox that PlayStation can't do. Um, Again, the only difference between what I'm doing with them is what I'm playing right now, and I'm back to playing Halo, so that's why my Xbox is out. So I think we're gonna stop hearing this opening soon, which I've heard the second opening is a lot better. So I am looking forward to that. I will say, and this is something that's interesting. This opening, I would argue, doesn't have as good animation as the actual show itself. It's a strange observation, but the show has really good animation. But a lot of the scenes in this opening aren't as up to snuff. And there's actually been a couple anime recently that I've seen that in. Not necessarily, from this time, but recently. What a strange thing. Yeah, my boneman. And just like before, with headphones, these dubstep blasts are so good. It's not going to go over well. Unless he has an actual ace up his hole. Sorry, that's not the right phrase, but... Oh, of course he has the Wolverine style. I don't remember. Was it... It was Kotomine had the red keys, right? I'm pretty sure. That's rad. That's really cool. Oh, he straight up has a noble phantasm. Okay. No, he drew blood from a servant. That's pretty wild. Multiple times, even. That sound just now. The dubstep wubstep. I'm just trying to think. There actually isn't right now, is there? No, there's not. Wow, she's gonna go all the way up there for nothing. Oh, yo, my man has a tuba. That's a weapon in Shovel Knight. Straight up, the war horn. That's pretty strong for a horn. I'm looking forward to hearing why a horn is so good. I'm literally fighting Karna right now in Grand Order in the America Singularity, so oh, he's so happy. What is that? Was there something in her mouth? Or did I just not did was that a weird it looked like she had like a respirator on. Woo! That's a kick. Oh, gross. Oh, man. This show's got some cool stuff that happens. Oh, there goes an arm. Oh man. There goes a lot. There goes most. Whoa! I love the delayed explosions. There was a lot that just happened there. I would keep shooting him just in case. So he must be the weird flesh monster from the beginning. Oh wow, he got moving real fast. Oh jeez. Yeah, it's a bad matchup. It's like when the guy who taught you how to play Street Fighter matches you in the finals. Or rather in pools. Oh. Yeah, what's All right. Did he just do A rider kick? Oh. He's really going out there and getting everyone. Huh. Man, that double class thing. Oh? Is that like a Black Panther book? Just absorbing the magic to reflect it back? Poof! There's no way they'll murk off Astolfo. Everyone loves Astolfo. Though, did they love Astolfo because of this or before this? I don't actually know. Probably from this. What are you gonna do, bud? How you gonna do this? I am really surprised that they didn't program in an anti rebellion thing into the homunculi. Like they're able to rebel just like that? Like you think they would that would have been the one thing where it's like right away if they disobey it's death. Oh, you didn't catch Astolfo in time. Oh, okay, who I was like mana transfer? Mana transfer with Astolfo? I mean, ass is ass, but neither of them drive super safely. Astolfo's legit such a good character. I hate that people just see Astolfo as a piece of ass. Also, yeah. Oh, jeez. Boy, those are tight in a certain area. Yo, y'all ever just break out with the power of your boobage? That's intense. Those things are so strong. Man, when they air dash, it's always rad. Oh. Oh yeah, the growing thing. The regular Kodamine did that too. Fill them up. I never considered if he's actually a servant. Ooh. What are you gonna do? Ironic. Put into pages. Oh, bro! Wow. Wow, I hate you. Wow. Don't worry, you got enough of those now. You definitely got enough of those people who can love you now. Oh, I just remember what Shakespeare's noble phantasm is. Head pat? Oh, that's not a head pat at all. Yo. Yo, those are goosebumps. Oh my god. Is it gonna turn out to be her actual master? Oh no. Whew. It was a doll. I hope your master has a few hugs in him. That's probably the most sympathetic command spell use I've ever seen in Fate media. I'm happy her master is so nice to her. She deserves this now. Dang. Just watching TV. False holy maiden. Is it because she's like a demi-servant sort of thing? Wow! Big ol' laser blast. Majuice? Come on. Magus or I'm even fine with Magus. Majuice? I've never heard the word Majuice. That's actually the worst. I hate it. Every time they make an adaptation, they repronounce the word Magus. Or Magus. But Majuice? Gross. Oh, wow, Birkin. My man's straight up Resident Evil in. So what is he looking at, I wonder? 100 flames, 100 flowers. Alright, I've been told, don't skip this one. There's something there. So, I hope it is just bringing Frankenstein home for head pats. Honestly, for real, that she deserves at least 7 head pats right now. I don't know. Whenever it comes to something like Fate, where it's oh, you're a disgusting, hideous monster. Ah, get away! And it's like this adorable anime girl. It's like, really? You sure about that? Ah, well. Whew. Every time. I wonder if there's gonna be a new credits theme. Probably not, but we'll see. I wonder if we're gonna go into the fact that she is that regular girl who got transmorphed into Jean. If that will be actually plot relevant, or if it's just another one of those points, just say it is something. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, let's see this after credits. What do we got? Oh. Oh. You're screwed, bud. Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna get massacred, my man. Rip to you. Anyways, all right, let's go check out the sheet to see if there's any new information that's important. Probably a little bit on Shakespeare. Let's see here. So we got episode 9. A hint of backstory on how this timeline played out, more yet to come. Good, because I really like that. Okay, we got Atalanta, the chaste huntress, archer of red, strength D, endurance D, agility A, mana B, luck C, noble phantasm C. She is neutral evil. That's interesting, I wouldn't think so. Doesn't look like it. Independent action A, known for independence and fierce loyalty to her ideals at such a high rank, she's able to disobey her master by being able to conserve magical energy for an entire week. Wow, straight up disobey is something different. Magic resistance is D. Personal skills: crossing Arcadia. Allows her to not only to have high movement speed during battle, but to be highly mobile against obstacles like stones, steep ranges, and other enemies. Aesthetics of the Last Spurt, C. Based upon her many races when she would give her opponents a starting lead, it allows her to anticipate her opponent's moves by before going on a new offensive. History. The daughter of King Isis of Arcadia, she was abandoned as her father was unhappy with her sex as he desired a son. Old times were different. Then again, I still see that nowadays. The lone babe was pitied upon, that's my reading that's wrong, by the goddess Artemis, who sent bears to nurture and raise her. As thanks for this, she became a devoted follower. Later adopted by hunters and trained in their arts, she quickly learned she showed great talent and made a name for herself. Not easy, as the notable female Greek figures were notable for their tragedies rather than glories. Her skills were recognized by Jason to be part of the Argonauts, along the likes of Heracles, Asclepius, and Theseus. She captured the attention of a man named Meleager, who invited her to the hunt of the Chalcedonian boar, a magic beast. Only she and Meleager could reach the end of the hunt. Though the latter had landed the finishing blow, the achievement was handed over to her out of love. Aww. Her downfall came when her father, having recognized her through her achievements, demanded she have a child so he could have an heir. She was a devotee of Artemis, which meant Artemis is the god of virgins, so, also the god of gamers. This meant a vow of celibacy. I've made that joke before, and every time it makes me want to laugh on the inside. As a means of deterring this, she declared that she would only marry a man who could beat her in a foot race, to which the failure of it meant death at her hands. Being known as the swiftest, she bested many suitors. It was only due to the intervention of the fickle goddess Aphrodite that her plan failed, of course, Aphrodite being the goddess of love and sex. So, of course, the love goddess gave a suitor 3 golden apples that will distract Atalanta, stalling her in time to win the race, and her hand as a result. Having broken her vow to Artemis, retribution was made. Some tales have her being turned into a bear, others merely death. Through the life she led, she was always kindness to children, would do anything to protect them. Noble phantasms. Phoebus catastrophe, complaint message on the arrow, sea anti-army. Due to her connection to the goddess of the hunt, Artemis, she used her Tarapolis bow of heaven, sends an arrow to the heavens asking for both Artemis and her brother Apollo to strike her enemies with a flurry of blows. This in itself is a reference to time Artemis and Apollo, on the orders of the mother, shot down the many children of a woman who spitted her from across all the lands. Oh boy. She has one other that will be displayed later. Alright. And finally, we have a bit about Shakespeare the Bard, caster of Red. A man who needs no introduction and no known differences between his historical life and his Nasuverse counterpart. However, it is said that his true loyalty is not to his master, but rather what he perceives to lead to a better story and ending, to which is most often a tragedy. Thus, with his ability to manipulate events to an extent, he will work against his master or make things needlessly harder to fulfill his vision. Wow, that sounds like a horrible character to get. Strength E, Endurance E, Agility D, Mana C++, Luck B, Noble Phantasm C. Those are bad stats too. Even Luck, his best one, is only a B. Personal skills, Enchant A. Type of conceptual emplacement. Shakespeare can take an ordinary item and enhance its value. By doing so, it also allows a greater sense of fidelity the user has with it, whether they have already proficient or had no talent with it. He can turn an average sword into a C-rank Noble Phantasm. Interesting. Well, that may explain where Kodomine Shiro, whose name I still can't get over, his Noble Phantasm came from. Self-preservation B. As to its name, it speaks to Shakespeare's non-combative and cowardly nature. This will make him go to the best route to avoid direct confrontation and imminent harm, which makes him harder. While it makes him harder to attack, it isn't all-encompassing. Noble Phantasm. First folio, when the curtain rises, the applaud will be 1,000 thunders. B+. It is an anti-heart Noble Phantasm. That's a first. It's an illusory Noble Phantasm that allows Shakespeare to put his target within a play of his creation. He can use their memories of the past to work against them to depict stories which, like in life, are usually tragedies. Those with high magical resistance can't be trapped for too long, or those with a skill that deals with their mentality, like Jack the Ripper, are unaffected by it entirely. Interesting. Alright, that's it then for episode 9. Things are heating up. Will we see our main character, quote-unquote, actually fight? We'll have to see. See you next time for some more Fate Apocrypha. Ciao.